It's Wednesday, the 12th of August, and the reason why I tell you that is because I've heard a number of people say, I don't know what day it is. So I want you to know that it's Wednesday, the 12th of August, and you can calibrate your calendars around these emails that come to you from Blacknell every Wednesday. It's good to greet you in the name and the spirit of Jesus Christ. I want to give a special shout out to my anonymous admirer who said that he or she liked my collared shirts in these videos. So thank you to whoever you are. Just today, fresh shirt just for you. So we do read your cards and letters. And thanks, seriously, thanks for telling us how we can be in touch with you better and for your words of commendation around our efforts. We really appreciate it. And I want to thank you because we are, as we come through the uncertainties around the fiscal year and the virus, I want to thank you, the congregation in particular, for being faithful to our budget process. We have really good news to share about how we ended the year. We topped our budget and far exceeded our expenses. So I want to say a particular word of thanks to you all for being faithful in your generosity and your stewardship. And we are very grateful to God for providing for us so richly through you all. A couple of comments and a few prayer concerns. First of all, as you know, the big thing on a lot of people's minds right now is school being back in session. We want to pray for the teachers that we know, those who are involved in education. We've got a couple of folks at Blacknell who are actually in charge of divisions of schools or entire schools. I'm thinking about Cynthia Goodall. I can't imagine, can you, what it must be like to be a senior administrator in an education realm or a teacher or even a teacher's aide. We want to thank you for your work. And once again, we want to invite you to help us as we think about how best to support families as they are adapting to this new reality. So if you are or you know of someone who might be able to help by providing some kind of childcare for other kids as parents are attending to their children, there's a form in the email that's attached that allows you to point us in a direction or get in touch with you as we try to do everything we can to make the best use of our family of faith in supporting these families. You'll also notice in the email this week that there's an invitation to submit photos. Photos of life together while we are apart. I think that's the title of this little project. We would love to have you send in pictures of your life together as a family at worship, or anything else that you would like to send us. You'll see a couple of pictures there this week that should do your heart good as we continue to try to build bridges with one another even while we're apart. And maybe I could just nudge you, not just to laugh at a picture or to say, oh, that's Jeff, but actually to pray, stop, pause, and pray, and invite the Holy Spirit to knit us together even while we are threatened with fragmentation. Don't forget middle schoolers. I've got Andrew Hardamink and Asa Guerin in mind as I say this. Two guys in particular who I know were really disappointed that the Great Escape was not going to happen. Well, if you've been paying attention, you know that the Great Escape's coming to you. August the 21st through the 23rd, Friday through Sunday, 7:30 in the evening for an hour and a half. So look for that. It'll be coming your way in about 10 days. Prayer concerns. Just yesterday morning, we had a graveside service for the 12-week-old in utero little girl, Samantha Joy Garrigan, Carmen and Sean's yet-to-be-born daughter, who, along with Nathan and Lily, Samantha's siblings, are grieving their loss. And so if you know them, be in touch with them, but certainly pray for them and ask the Lord to uphold them. And of course, we're still praying and concerned about Rick, Every, and the boys and their families and the extended family. Please reach out to him. If you know him well, let's surround Rick and come around him as best we can as we walk with him through these, especially through these difficult months that are just ahead for him as he's lost his longtime mate in life, a real powerhouse in Mimi. Other prayer concerns, Lynn McCullers is recovering from surgery. Jill French, Taylor Brennan are having treatments for cancer. Claire Logan, the miracle story, Emily and Jason's little girl, is having surgery this week, and we want to pray for successful surgery for Claire. We'd love to invite you to pray for the search committees that are going about their work, even though we are not meeting on Sundays formally. For John Nicholson and the search committee working on music and worship. And then Melissa Hardemink is chairing a wonderful committee that has been charged with finding a person for congregational care. So keep them in your minds and hearts as they do their work. And lastly, I'm really grieved as I continue to see the dramatic footage out of Beirut, the damage that's been done, and in the aftermath, the unrest and the difficulty that they are undergoing. Of course, we want to see an end to this virus, to see life restored. So lots to pray about. May the Lord bless you as you go about your week. Please don't hesitate to let us know if there are ways in which we can be helpful to you all. God bless. See you next week.